What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Because you're not Yuri. Ooh, a cursed relic. Let's do this one. We got her laugh.
What is with you? Finally coming apart at the seams from all those late nights spent researching, huh?
For once, your sharp
She
tongue
sounds like she's having
smart.
so much fun though.
My elation is too powerful for your petty sniping to have any effect.
That's a good thing, I guess.
Aren't you curious as to the reason? No matter. I shall tell you anyway.
I kind of figured that.
Not long ago, the church reached out to me. They bade me travel to House Gert, escorted by the knights. During the Dagda and Bridget War, you see, Houses Nouvelle and Gert fought side by side. Yet we were the ones who suffered wrack and ruin, while they kept their foreign ministry position. I cannot turn back time to change that, of course, but I would relish the opportunity to give Duke Gert a proper tongue lashing.
I guess that is one of your pastimes, isn't it? Anyway, seems the church has business with House Gert.
What does the church want with the house?
Of the 6 great noble houses, it is the one which oversees the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Ah.
The church wishes
that's
to
important.
obtain a hero's relic, thought to reside in House Gert's collection. The delicate negotiations of acquiring it fall to me, due to my connection with the Duke.
Ah, heroes relic. Oh, saving one of the
I
heroes
thought they were all
relics?
returned to the descendants of the 10 elites by the church ages ago. House Gert has no ties to the elites, and I don't think the head even has a crest. Odd indeed for them to have a relic.
There is talk that the relic fell into his hands during the Dagda and Bridget War. The Church of Saros was displeased to learn this. They feel the relic should belong to them and have made that plain to House Gert.
Do we know how the Duke acquired it?
I
He
believe
stole
the
it.
relic was found in a foreign
Oh.
land where it was mistaken for a marvelous but benign treasure. Then it was probably gifted as recompense to House Gert, as part of a reconciliation. Who can say why it had landed on foreign shores to begin with, though?
You seem rather well informed on the subject.
Yeah, how do you know this much? Or so much?
I caught wind of some of the story, which piqued my interest. I did some digging and drew conclusions, like I tend to do. So what you've got is what I think. Nothing more.
Okay.
Anyway,
He is a
Constance,
mercenary.
If you're headed to House Gert, so am I.
What game are you playing here?
No games, this time. I just want to get a gander at that shiny relic they're keeping hidden away.
I haven't the authority to prevent it, but if you must accompany us, I should like the professor along too.
I was gonna go
The
anyway.
more eyes watching this snake, the better.
I think you've confused a snake with a bird. You coming, friend?
I knew you'd see things my way. Allow me to make a few quick preparations and we can depart. What a delicious frisson it gives me to imagine the look upon the Duke's face.
She's just ready to kill.
I sure hope the church knows what they're doing, choosing her to negotiate this.
She's just gonna kill everybody and take the relic.
That thief bested me, but I will not allow the relic to be taken.
Taken. Clean for.
Filthy rat. That will be mine. If I have to pry it from your dead hand, all the better. Children of the beasts, expose your true selves! What the? Please
Wait.
make it stop!
Wait, are they turning?
Duke Gert is in danger. I fear we make for poor reinforcements, yet we must aid him nonetheless.
What a mess. Come on, to Duke Gert.
They must work for the church. I have no choice. I must seek out their aid.
Shit, we gotta go all the way to that man.
Don't get in my way!
Yikes. Something is definitely off with them.
Oh shit.
What is that thing?
It cannot be. The thief menacing the Duke has become a hideous beast.
Unexpected obstacle. Still, the results of our little experiment were nothing short of exquisite. I failed to attain the relic, but the experiment yielded results. That's all that matters. Beasts, rampage, take his head!
Whose head? Oh, the Duke's head. Oh shit, what the hell? God!
They brought reinforcements? I pray that they cause us no further difficulties.
Damn, turning those poor fools into monsters? Ruthless.
Did I spy a fragment of a crest stone? Interesting. I've not seen an effect such as that before.
Constance, this is not the time for research. Get it together. Don't let them near the Duke.
The Duke's by himself right now.
I'm so sorry, but please help me. I cannot do it alone.
We've got this. Step aside while we sort this out. don't know who schemed you into this mess, but I'll make this quick for you.
I think the coast is clear now.
Yes.
Phew. Well, that was bizarre and unfortunate. What the hell happened to them anyway?
Injected by viruses.
The gulf of my ignorance prevents me from answering such a question.
Well, at least we completed it. It went well. We lost some people.
Thank the goddess you were unharmed, my lord, and that the relic is safe and sound.
Constance looks
Yes,
so silly.
thanks to your intervention. Today was a day to make my blood run cold.
Colder than a Srang winter, I'd wager. Our foes gave us a pitched battle.
That suspicious-looking mage gave us a slip.
I am sorry to say that the ringleader's escape was my fault. It is a miracle that no harm came to your lordship or the relic, in spite of my clumsy efforts.
You don't sound quite yourself, Constance. I'd no idea what a toll life has taken on you. Perhaps it might cheer you to know that I intend to reward you for all that you've done today. For
Is
more
it her
than that,
relic?
actually. I owe your parents a great debt for their
Oh, it has your
services.
relic.
I dare say that the church intended you to collect on it when they sent you.
The debt you owed my parents need not extend to their daughter. No reward shall be necessary.
Our help doesn't come for free. I think the relic will do nicely.
Ah, yes, by all means. Even if you have no use for it, perhaps you know somebody who does.
Oh, that's a cute
These are
relic.
the fetters of Dromi.
That's really
Draw on the
cute.
power of the crest of Obon. It's a priceless treasure that ended up in
Probably the
Dagda.
lightest relic too.
After the truce, they sent it to us in friendship.
Why did Dagda have a hero's relic?
One
Who's
story
Dagda?
holds that Saint Sero subjugated the 10 elites and the clans who followed them. There may have been a few clan elders who fled across the sea to escape suppression.
What did you intend to do with the relic? Why didn't you respond to the church's demands? What did he intend to do with it?
The Empire's Minister of Foreign Affairs must hold on to every bit of leverage that he can. Which is why I feel a bit derelict in my duty here. I've put my feelings ahead of my role.
How so?
The Minister of Foreign Affairs appears to be discarding his hand in order to repay a personal debt.
My lord.
There's a lot of lore in like these quests than actual
What a
side
relief
story.
to be back at the monastery. I suppose the church will be wanting their relic.
Yeah, they might. But I've got grander plans for it.
What? Of all the self-centered...
He's putting on her hand, right?
Wait, do you mean to say that you're compatible? You
Wait.
bear the crest of Obon?
It's Yuri's crest?
Very good, Constance. Hey, friend, I've got a request.
Stop calling me
Can you talk the
friend.
church into letting me borrow the relic for a bit?
Yeah, you can
If
have
you
it. though.
believe anyone would lend you a relic, your wits are softer than I gave you credit for.
The crest of Obon has all but vanished from Fodlan. Nobody but me carries it now.
Wow.
I'm the only one in all of Fodlan who can use it. The church hanging on to it is useless.
True.
Letting me make use of it is simply practical.
Don't kill anyone.
Otherwise, it'll just be gathering dust in some stinky old vault.
I say don't kill anyone, but he's gonna kill those people. That makes sense. I'll talk to the church for you. You won't be using it for anything nefarious, right? Don't worry, I'll talk to the church for you. Don't worry.
Don't you worry your pretty little head. I won't use it for ill.
I know you won't.
I'd never be able to make it up to Duke Garrett after all. You can keep an eye on them while they're on loan. That'll make this whole thing go over easy as pie.
I thought it would be constant.
So this was the game you began when you
Relic.
offered your assistance. Well played.
Thanks. I figured the Duke has no use for them, and neither does the church. But I sure do.
Okay.
Ultimately, I want to use them to benefit the greater good. There's certainly no harm in that.
It's yours. Oh, it's a ring. I can't believe I didn't realize that. Because Yuri's relic in the side story was the ring. Oh shit, we can go on another one. And I really want to do the oil and water one, but since we can't have that until the second month of the 5-year time skip, I'm assuming, we're just gonna go with Tales of Red Canyon.
What was that name again?
What's on your mind? It's really weird that, like,
This is frustrating me to
we're
no
here.
end. I simply can't recall.
How'd I get here?
Ah, I have it. Xanadu.
Xanadu the Red Canyon? Oh no, I'm
That's
guessing.
it.
Oh.
It was not long ago that we were there.
Really?
And still, I somehow managed to forget.
What about it?
Well, that place brought back some fragments of my memory.
So you want to go back there?
I cannot help but wonder why. I feel we must return to find some answers there.
Oh, okay. Let's go. I would just say never
Yes,
mind
you are
after
right.
you like pick
For
this.
as the saying goes, there is no time like the present.
Let's go.
Our professor is sneaking off alone. Where to, I wonder?
Oh, this is when they
I
come
don't recall
save
hearing
me.
of any such plans for our class. Perhaps we should follow.
Aw.
Intrigued, are we? Yes, let's do just that. We will consider it extra training.
I remember when it was Dimitri.
Yes,
To do, right?
It is all coming back to me. This structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured. But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem to recall something on the other side of that wall. I cannot see it, but I can still feel it. It is not my imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley.
Ugh, my hair.
Oh,
Hi to you
what
too.
was that awful sound?
It was a terrible scream. You heard something? No, it was a terrible scream.
Yes, and that was not a normal beast, but a huge and terrifying one. Look, there, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
We don't like shadows around here. No, we don't.
I'm glad that you are safe, Professor. It was rather reckless of you to venture out alone like that.
I suppose we came out here without permission too. If we all wish to avoid punishment,
We should not
perhaps
speak
we can
of it.
all agree that we came out here for an extracurricular activity. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Still, I would like to know what brought you to this valley in the first place.
Something was calling me, you know?
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there.
Where is this?
We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us.
Delinquents, don't call them
Very nearly
delinquents.
met your end.
They're my students.
What a marvelous professor you must be for all your students to be so concerned.
I'm proud of us.
You seem more confident in your ability to teach.
I mean, I've been here for like 8 months.
But that makes sense, as you have me to help you out.
I guess. With your
How
divine
disappointing
impulses.
to have dived so deeply into danger, and yet to have nothing to show. Huh? What is this strange feeling? My memories. Do you feel them stirring?
No.
How curious. You seem to have grown stronger.
When do we
And
learn
all
about
thanks to our
setup and
journey to
playing?
Xanadu. It really was worth all that effort.
I found something apparently.
Huh? You found this?
What is it? I forgot what
I
it was.
dare say you may find a use for that.
Or weapon?
You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow, we got a lot out of this trip. It was a bother for a spell, but in the end, I feel we should think fondly of our little trip. We actually had a delightful time, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it gave me time to like get closer to Yuri. Now we can do the oil and water one.
It's raining, Professor.
It's raining today too.
On rainy days, the wound I got from the Death Knight hurts like fire.
Really?
Every time it aches, I get angry. You understand, yeah? I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
they
get
had
it.
their reasons to kidnap Flame, but still. Did they really need to stab me? What'd I have to do with it? They ruined my beautiful porcelain skin. Worse, they took off before I could stab them back. So rude.
That's rather enough, Manuela. Cease your moaning and give the professor a break.
I'm just here
Oh,
listening.
stuff it, Hanneman. Unlike you, the professor has a big heart and listens to me talk about any problem I have.
More likely, your incessant ramblings offer no chance to interrupt.
I mean, I could
Is
just
that
walk
true,
out.
Professor?
No, I was actually listening. Manuela isn't bothering me.
I knew it. You listen to me because you care about me, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Or I have nothing better to
Go
do.
away, Hanneman. Leave us alone. And stop making me shout. It causes the old wound to hurt again.
Is
Then
it stitched
perhaps
properly?
you'd best stay quiet. Keep your emotions in check, I'd say.
Let's all get along.
Ah, don't worry, Professor. We do this all the time.
Indeed, Manuela and I do not mix well. Been true for years.
Why?
That said, if it were up to me, I would prefer speaking to her in a calmer manner.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I enjoy bickering with you. So maybe keep your mouth shut more often.
He
I
kind of
state
set
that
up more
which
nicely.
needs to be heard. For example,
Let's all get along.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
same, apologies. I am here because I have new information on the Death Knight's hiding place.
Oh,
What? Really? You could have started with that.
Several students have reported possible sightings on the western edge of the sealed forest. While the authenticity of these reports has yet to be verified, it is still a very real possibility. I was thinking I would report this to Seth as a precaution.
What? Why? We can't be slow. He's going to get away.
my eyeball's
Protocol
twitching.
on this matter requires reporting to Seth, then Lady Rhea, then...
Professor, let's leave this old geezer behind and get going.
Oh, geezer. I am barely 15 years your senior. I will not
Wait,
hear
15
such...
years? You're 15 years
Stop
older than me?
talking. Let's gather a team and get going.
I agree, let's go. Hanneman
I'll
can
go
tell
scout
them.
ahead.
We'll go ahead.
I'm coming for you, Death Knight.
Manuela, wait. It would not do to get yourself killed without someone to avenge you.
I'm going. Don't worry. Hanneman, you tell everybody else what we're doing. I'm wondering how people got to Yuritsa. Like they got to tea time with him and everything. But he's like not here in my story.
Manuela's in a tough spot, Professor.
Where is
Even
she?
if she's only got herself to blame,
Where am I?
we cannot abandon her.
Oh wait, I'm right next to Hubert.
We have plenty of visitors today. Let's stop their annoying rescue attempt.
Now that is a woman.
Where? Talking about Manuela?
Uh-oh. They've noticed me. Here they come.
Just said it so like nonchalant. Alright. Should we go around this way? Seems like a longer way.
What a bunch of meddlesome losers. Maybe we should take a hostage for leverage.
What?
Capture that woman. We'll show them what the Death God gang's made
She's
of.
almost closer to me.
Death God gang? What kind of childish nonsense?
God gang.
Where's the Death Knight?
Manuela, are you uninjured?
She's fucked up over there.
A few scrapes and bruises, but yes, I'm well enough. How could anyone think that was the Death Knight? It was obviously just an ordinary bandit.
Manuela, you unthinking fool.
Hanneman, I've heard enough already.
If
How bloody stupid are you? If that were the real Death Knight, you'd have new, likely fatal wounds to match your first. Do you know how much you worried all of us? You should be ashamed.
Oh, no.
yeah, you can worried everybody. Hanneman's right.
Exactly. You are supposed to set an example for our students, yet you let emotion get the better of you?
You're right. So there, I said that. It's true, but... I'm sorry. I'll apologize to everyone later.
I should say I'm sorry as well. I lost my temper just now.
Hanneman's really
I
kind.
see you act so irrationally and I lose my wits. I care about you a great deal and wish to see you safe. Will you believe me?
Yes, of course. I'm the same way after all.
Look at them getting
I
along.
let my emotions get the best of me. We're both too old to be shouting all the time.
So everyone is friends again?
You're awfully quick to put a bow on this. Are you sick of us already, Professor?
No. I'm
You're
just...
part of this, Professor. We are the only teachers this academy has. No need for bickering.
Well, I wasn't big.
Well said, Hanneman. Would you care to join me for a celebratory drink?
What the?
That sounds lovely. Perhaps a nice cup of tea is in order.
Okay. Y'all made me sad as fuck. Look at my character. I didn't even do anything wrong. What the? Oh, right. I forgot. We can go again. Let's do... is this like getting Sylvain his thing again?
Hey, Professor. You're looking lovely as ever.
Thank you.
Are you working today? You gotta take a day sometime. Get out in the world and have some fun.
That's not a bad idea.
Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do and focus on what you'd rather do. Hey, we should go get something to eat. My treat.
What are you after?
What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam?
It was a scam, though.
Okay, fine. You got me. I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you.
Ask me about what?
There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off.
Okay, let's go.
You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah?
You're McClon.
That's right. Although he's dead now, what's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gautier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right?
I don't remember where the story led. Yes, that's crazy.
And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. A crazy way to suggest it, though. Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too.
Okay.
But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful.
Yuri technically has my experience too, I believe.
Great. I'll talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks, Professor. Professor, thank you for your help. We drove off the thieves and got a reward from my father. Job well done, eh?
Hell yeah, I got money.
Although, I don't know how to feel about this particular reward.
Oh!
I guess that's why my father tasked me with this mission. He wanted me to prove myself worthy of this relic. This weapon, the Lance of Ruin, it killed my brother. And now it's mine.
Yeah. Isn't that dangerous? I thought Rhea took it. I gave it to her.
Not remotely. I bear the crest of Gautier. The same crest my brother wished for his whole life, but never came to possess.
You're still thinking about your brother, aren't you?
I suppose I am. Miquelon hated me from the moment he found out I had a crest and he didn't. He was selfish and egotistical.
I love this soundtrack.
I know it's not right to say bad things about the dead, but he earned it. Even now, I'm still cleaning up his messes. I have to wonder, though, what if it was the other way around? If he had the crest, and I didn't,
I don't think you'll be...
would I be the one my father thought was worth forgetting?
like that.
Or would my fate have been wholly unlike his?
Thinking like that won't get you anywhere.
You're probably right, Professor. It's not like me, is it? I don't pray much, but I think I'm going to pray for those who lost their lives to the thieves tonight. And for all of us. I'm afraid there are more days like these coming our way.
There are. Why do you say that?
Vargas has always been a cold place, never very well-to-do. Until about 10 years ago, our region was a battlefield for the people of the Sreng region to the north. And after the late king fell, the whole kingdom became unstable. So, it's no real surprise that more and more people are resorting to thievery, just to survive. And there are those rumors of the current regent being too busy chasing the ladies to bother with governing. Don't worry, I get the irony. The whole damn kingdom is in decline because of nonsense like that. I'm hoping once we get Dimitri on the throne, everything will get better.
It didn't.
Anyway,
Till later, though.
I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to use our reward. Including the Lance of Ruin.
I'm giving it to you.
I know I can trust you with it until you think
I'm giving
ready.
everyone their relic.
And Professor, if I could, I'd still like to buy you a meal sometime.
I'm still waiting since Blue Lions, you know? Damn it. I really wish there was options to be like, yeah, there's no need, I guess.
Or do you really just hate the idea of having dinner with me?
Don't. The game
Just kidding.
thinks that, though.
I know you're busy. Again, though, thank you for everything, Professor. I couldn't have done it alone.
Wish we could marry you, too. Wait, what? I'm curious to know how Dorothea's doing. There was an event there, but I guess we need to hit this event first. You okay? What's wrong?
Professor,
I think I've seen this one before.
Don't worry. It's nothing.
I think I've seen this one before.
Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
Not sure. Where? Oh, is this your room or my room?
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
Oh, really?
I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
Okay, I don't think I've watched this. I'm sorry?
No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it, and I'm just self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me.
Are they?
Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
Oh, just look at Yuri. Excuse me? I have no weaknesses? I do have weaknesses. Just grab Yuri and Dimitri. I'll be dead. Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear.
Do I?
If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
Just look at Yuri. Just grab it here and boom, I'm falling out. Well, if it would help, if it would really help. What's
Excellent.
my weakness?
Well then, don't mind me. I bet I know your weakness. It's not mental, is it? It's physical. You're ticklish. Here, I'll prove it.
This is how you treat your
That's
professor?
right. The next time you gaze into my soul, I know just how I'll retaliate.
Am I really ticklish? Oh, she gave me a heart.
Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Because you're not Yuri.
Come on. I thought that was funny. I swear, it's like your heart isn't even beating.
It's not. Actually, my heart isn't beating.
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor.
Okay,
I'm
then.
not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
You sneeze, you lose. My heart isn't really beating. Ooh, level B? Come on, Yuri. Where is Yuri? I'm still level C with Yuri. Or whatever.